Hello, Aries, and welcome to your summer solstice reading for June. This is a general reading meant for the collective and not intended to give individual messages as you might expect in personal reading. But if you do connect, please give us a thumbs up, and we always appreciate you subscribing. This reading will involve, it's a 5-card spread. I'll take 5 cards from the tarot deck, and then I'll pull one from this deck, the Oracle of the 7 energies that are related to the 7 chakras. When I refer to astrological houses, that will be based on if you have Aries as your rising sign, not Sun in Aries. So if you're not sure whether or not you're Aries rising, you'll want to find that out. Just search the internet for free natal chart and put your information. They'll give it to you, and then check out other readings that apply to your rising sign as well. So this is for Aries rising. Is also for Sun, Moon, or Venus in rising, Venus in Aries. And we will begin. I've pre-shuffled the cards and I've cut, and I'm going to start by taking a card, pulling a card from this deck and looking at this energy. And it is the energy of body and soul. Where is your 6th house, health, wellness, self-care? That doesn't have any important planetary placements yet. Not until probably August and September. But let's see what does this have to say about number 5. Number 5, body and soul. Okay. This is about taking care of yourself. This is about your 6th house, seeing yourself as a complete package, body, not separate from soul, centered in your sense of self, comfortable in your body, your authentic identity. That would be your sun sign. Aries is your authentic identity. Aries rising is your outward identity, how the world perceives you. And this is also about your physical health. Extreme self-care is called for when you receive this card. Answer truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? And not just physically, folks. Not just, taking whatever medicine, supplements, and vitamins and eating right and getting activity, but also your emotional and mental health as well. Your first choice may be to care for others before meeting your own needs. Check in with yourself, Aries. Are you experiencing HALT? That stands for hunger, anger, loneliness, and tiredness. This card is a signal that it's time to take a break. HALT. Take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you, because you are worthy of this care. So this is also about subconscious programming that we go through, that we may not deserve something or not be worthy of it. What simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life a day at a time? Very interesting. And actually, this brings up the Mercury Cassimi, which is happening in Cancer. Cassimi means a very, very tight alignment within 1 degree of alignment between Sun and Mercury. And what happens at this time is when our sensitivity to intuitions and hunches and gut feelings is very, very heightened. It's sort of like that new moon, or that full moon that we had back in May, that was aligned with that huge gravitational center in the universe, which heightened our intuition. Well, it's going to happen again for all of us on the 30th of June. Now, Mercury will be within 1 degree of the Sun. Very tight conjunction there. So they're telling you that you need to listen to your gut about what you need to take care of. That you need to pay attention to the fact that maybe all kinds of physical ailments may be occurring right now, maybe coming into reality because of what is taking place that affects your mental health, your emotional health. We will keep drawing on this card here, pulling it in during the reading, but right now let's go to your reading. We need to know what energies are surrounding you during this last 8 or 9 days of June. Summer solstice. The Sun moved into Cancer, and Mercury moves there in a couple of days. Cancer is your 4th house of home, family, roots, security. Very feminine energy. Cancer is ruled by the moon, by the way, and they're very intuitive. The moon governs secrets, the unknown, the hidden. Okay. And also, that's where the new moon occurred. No, the new moon was in Gemini, sorry. Okay. Energy. Ace of Cups energy. Overflowing love. An offer of love. The beginnings of love. Energy right now, you're going to have an opportunity that either... No, this is not an opportunity of, it's an opportunity to love yourself. That's why you have this card. You must use this energy for your self-love. Okay, we'll clarify that. So you're going to focus on, reflection. Aries, okay, you're a card of action. Mars is your ruler. And right now, Mars is in Leo with Venus, which means there's even more fiery energy involved. But this is a swords card. Swords are about using your intellect to reflect. Remember, we're in Cancer, ruled by the moon. It's a good time for reflection. Remember, Mercury Cassimi coming up on June 30th, when you're going to get a lot of downloads from the universe, a lot of messages from God or Spirit about your own welfare, your own ability to move forward for the betterment of yourself and for the best of all around you, of all of those you love, those who love you. So this is your focus. You're going to need to stop. Remember, they mentioned halt, H-A-L-T. You're going to need to halt, get away from your current routines, your current lifestyle, your current approach to work, and you need to do a lot of thinking. And that's how you're going to use this energy. You're going to do this because you're putting this as a priority. So Aries, as much as Mars is in Leo right now and you're ruled by Mars, and especially this week, there's going to be a hard angle to the sun. So there's going to be a tendency for flare-ups, overly emotional reactions to situations. Okay, Aries, keep calm. Keep calm this week. Okay, unexpectedly, the happiness of youth, joy, happy memories, joyful memories, nostalgia. And this also indicates love from people who support you. People older than you who support you, provide you with security, a sense of security. You may be totally independent financially at this point, but the connections with them will always be there to support you in any moments where you are feeling stressed. That helps keep this cup full as well. Okay, so this is a surprise. This is going to surprise you how much you miss something that you engaged in childhood, or a person from your earlier years. And it doesn't mean when you were that old. Anytime when you were still primarily being supported by others in your life, it's going to surprise you how much you miss something about that, a person, a place, a certain lifestyle and energy. You're going to be very surprised how much you miss this and what that's going to mean for your future. Message from Spirit, 8 of Wands. Okay. They said you need to halt, and Spirit is saying do it quickly. You need to start this self-care quickly. And not just for your own good. You're no good to other people if you're not feeling your optimal self. And then let's look at your final possible outcome. Oh, because you're getting ready for a new journey. Okay, no wonder. Okay, let's get back to Ace of Cups here in your energy. I'm interpreting this right now as self-love. That God, Spirit, the universe is offering you a chance to focus on retreating from the mad world, the mad spinning wheel that you might be on, to focus on your needs. So how is this energy going to help Aries slow down, halt, and focus? Because you're about to start a new journey. Okay, see that sun back there? Golden sun. Mars is in Leo, ruled by the sun. Golden lake, golden water there. This is contemplating a new path. Now, it doesn't have to be a literal journey. The Fool can be a literal journey, but it's a metaphorical journey. And almost every, well, I think every reading I've ever given, it's a metaphorical journey. This could be a literal travel that you're going to undertake, but it could also be that you are preparing your fire energy represented by wands. The wands love to travel. They love adventure. That fire spirit is inspiring. They inspire others and themselves. It gives extra energy, but it's also about design and planning. Notice he's not just jumping off the cliff, taking a leap of faith like the Fool, which is the possible outcome here. He's planning. So this self-care, it could be that you are planning to change locations. I don't know if it's a vacation, if it's a physical move, if it's a transfer to a job, to a department or another location at your workplace, or if it's just a spiritual journey that you're undertaking. But this self-care energy is vital, because you won't have the wherewithal to benefit from this trip, this path, unless you do the self-care thing first. That energy's got to, that self-care has to be fed. That energy has to be used so that you can plan and design your next journey, which looks like a metaphorical journey, and it's a big change. And that change may also involve, I think it does involve, a change of location. Either you're moving to another town or another location within your town, or a new physical location. It's not just, but this is physical. Some physical move is going to happen, and you've got to plan for it. It's going to take a lot. Moves are stressful. Even if it's a happy move, they're stressful. Another clarification, oh, the world, because you are, look at that, you have, got to cover her up, you have card number 21. This is the end of the Fool's journey. And as soon as you reach card number 21, the completion of a cycle in your life, no wonder you're so depleted. You just finished up something big. I don't know if it was a big project, if it was something big. Major energy here, major arcana, major energy. You're finishing something up, because once the Fool finishes the journey and learns all of the lessons represented by the archetypes on the in the major arcana, then you start the next phase of life, the next stage of life as the Fool, because you've got a new set of lessons to learn. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. No wonder the oracle said you've got to take care of body and soul, both. You've got to be ready for this. This is going to be very challenging. Whatever this is, it's going to be challenging in a good way, but you've got to make sure that you're up for it. Let's see more about what's this card right here. Your focus, the focus for using the self-care energy, how you're going to be able to evolve best is by reflection. And right now, oh, you're afraid. This is a card of fear. It's sometimes called the miser card. Misers hang on to what they have out of fear. It makes them stingy. They're afraid to share because they're afraid it will never be replaced. They live in a mentality of lack, not a mentality of abundance. So your focus has to be to introspect and do not let this fear is a very low vibration, very low vibration. And if you live in this vibration, at this frequency, that's what the universe will send to you. It'll send whatever you're fearing, it's going to send to you. You've got to get, and oh yes, no wonder, because you are so tired, so beaten down from, you gave this last thing, this last journey, your all. You gave it all. And you feel like there's nothing left. You feel so empty. And so that generates fear. When we are physically stressed, the first emotion that surfaces is fear. Now, sometimes that's in the form of resentment and frustration and anger, but at the root of it is fear, okay? And you've got to keep that emotion at bay. Otherwise, you're not going to, your self-care will not manifest. You're not going to get stronger. You're not going to be inspired again. And you know, Aries, you're the wands, you're the fire energy. When you're not inspired, it's like, what's the point? If I don't feel energetic, if this isn't inspiring me, I don't want to have anything to do with it. So that's why you've got to take care of yourself. Rest, relax, introspect. What else do we have in this focus area? And focus on moving your energy up. Raise that vibration. Have faith in the universe. Trust that the universe is here for you, that they're going to help you manifest from your highest frequency, your highest vibration. Yeah, you are so tired. You're so tired, Aries. This is fire energy again. And the Nine of Wands is ruled by the moon in Sagittarius. And what's happened is you have all of the burdens that you were bearing on this last trip. And nines, by the way, are almost at the completion of a trip. You're still wrapping something up, the completion of a cycle. But it has taken it out of you. Look, you're wounded. Your expression on your face is so discouraged. You don't know if you're ever going to have the strength to be up to anything exciting again. But yeah, you are. Don't worry. Because and the Eight of Wands says, you've got to prepare yourself fast. It's coming fast. Okay, but you're doing fine. This is strength in the earthly realm, strength and persistence. The strength card that's in the major arcana is divine strength, infinite strength. This is, boy, you done good. You're passing the test, and there's only a little way to go. Let's get one more clarification card. Oh, and that is the sun, because the sun, this is Leo, by the way. And that's where your Mars and Venus are. They're in Leo right now. It's coming. Venus and Mars love each other, and they're together. They're not together as frequently as you might think, but they're together in Leo. Okay, and the sun right now being in Cancer is in your fourth house of home, family, roots, security. And that's why that's here. That's why that's here. Okay. Sun, ultimate happiness, ultimate success. So you are focusing on restoring yourself, that self-care, because right now you feel totally depleted, and it's putting you in this fear mindset, this got to hang on to everything. I'm afraid to take that step forward. I'm afraid to take the leap of faith. You're afraid. But Aries, it's over. This cycle is over. You're ready to move past it once you take care of yourself, because what you're hated. This is what you really want in life. You want ultimate fulfillment and happiness. The sun, sunshine. Okay, so let's move on to surprises. Okay, so sun is in Cancer, and the Mercury Cassimi will happen when the sun and Mercury are both in Cancer, very tightly conjoined on the 30th. And this reflection that you're going through, when you stop in quiet times, calm times, and you reflect, it's going to bring about a lot of messages from Spirit. They're going to be about what made you happy in earlier times. What did and didn't make you happy. What you thought would make you happy but is not making you happy now. And that's why you're going back. What really, why are we really here? What is my purpose? Before we're 25, we are very susceptible to subconscious programming by our environment, by peers, the media. They tell us what we look like, what we're supposed to look like, what we don't look like, what we're good at, what they think we're not good at, what you may not be good at. But we get all of this feedback from authorities, teachers, counselors, parents, and we get this notion about who we are and what we're capable of and whether or not we deserve something or other. That's part of the self-care thing. When you are reflecting, when you're taking your quiet time, your me time, and maybe you take a day off. Maybe that's what this is. This is a little day trip you take. That's what that is. Yeah, this is a day trip, or maybe it's a staycay. You're staying in your location, but you are getting away from it all because you need time to reflect. And you know how when you take a trip, the things back home look so different? That's what this is. This is just a really quick, short trip that you're a part of your self-care that you're going to do. And that's when you're going to think about, who am I really? What is my essence? What makes me happy? Why am I here? What's my purpose? I think those are going to be the downloads you mainly get around June 30th. It's going to be, and that's going to surprise you. You're going to have, aha, Oh, so that's what I want to do. Oh, that hobby does make me happy. Or being around this particular person, I'm always in a good mood. And you're going to rediscover some things, surprising things. You're going to see, so that's why. So that's why. Aha. And yes, that's going to lead to a transition. You're going to be moving more toward your truth. These 6 swords of truth right there. You're going to get a lot of downloads about what you're actually, what your purpose is, what fulfills you, what you want to do now on this new trip, now that this old one, I've got to keep her covered, this old one, the world, major manifestation of success and completion. Now that that's over, what awaits you? What should you do next? One more clarification card here. And you want to keep your life in balance this time, Aries. You might have gone after something too hard, and that's who you are. You charge forward, you get tunnel vision about it, and to the exclusion of many other things. You want success, you want to achieve this, and you want success in this area, and you focus too much on that and not enough on all the things that feed you, that feed your soul. And Temperance is saying moderation, Aries, moderation. And yes, Mars and Venus are in Leo, just adding to that fiery thing, but calm yourself, step back, moderation. Do you see how moderation allows this angel to overcome gravity, pouring the water? And water represents emotional fulfillment and love, and your subconscious. And do you see how it brings the sun, happiness? Moderation in all things. That's not your byword, is it? Not your byword at all. Actually, this card is Sagittarius, which is another fire sign. But they're just not quite as, I don't know, impulsive as you can be. Because you can be impulsive and sort of not listen to outside opinion and just keep charging forward. Makes you a little too temperamental and aggressive. And especially this week, the temperamental part. Because Mars is squaring Uranus. Wait, did I say the sun before? It's squaring Uranus, and that can cause some unexpected flare-ups. So be watchful of that. Keep that moderation going. And let's see, the spirit message is saying you need to get back in balance and temper yourself quickly. Because, why, spirit? Why? Tell us why. Because if you don't, you're going to end up in a mindset of, I'm a failure. If you don't get the confidence that comes from energy and health restored for this new journey, you're going to end up feeling like you're not up to it. Because you're going to focus, instead of being confident for whatever newness is coming, which is scary, it's not your comfort zone, but instead of being confident, instead of looking at what the offer, what awaits you still, you're going to say, oh, but the last time I thought about getting a promotion, I didn't get it. Or someone told me that somebody else is going to be up for this job. Or I like him or her, but I don't think they're going to like me back. Maybe we're not suited. You're going to focus on mistakes, on your earlier subconscious programming that tells you you don't deserve something. And yes, you do deserve it. Yes, you do. But you're not going to get it if you stay stuck in thinking that this current cycle is like the end and you're not supposed to go any further. You are supposed to go further, but you've got to get ready quickly. It's coming faster than you think, this new journey. Aries, you're not yourself. This lack of confidence, this thinking, oh, I've gotten this far, that's enough for now. You're not one of those enough for now, good enough people. That's just not who you are. You're ambitious, and you like to move forward. You always like to be progressing. You don't want to be this person. So Spirit's saying, okay, let's get on the stick here. Let's do it fast. We've got to get you back to yourself, Aries. Let me get another clarification card. And stop thinking about your inadequacies. That doesn't mean that you're not up to the overall task, the new journey. We all have our inadequacies, and we've all made mistakes. But look what's over here. And look, there's a bridge. There's a bridge to get you across the scariness, this scary emotions that are involved in a new journey. So look up. Spirit's saying, put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on. Let's get after it. Yes, you may feel like 10 of Wands, fire energy, depleted. This card is called the card of oppression sometimes. You feel very oppressed. You're thinking, I don't know if I can go through another major I'm not up to a big job in front of me, a big task, a monumental effort on something, because it took everything out of me. This last one, yeah, I made it. I made it. I was persistent. I used my courage and strength. I made it. But this is what happened. It felt so oppressive. Do I want to experience that again? Yes, Aries, you do. When you get back to yourself, when you restore yourself, yes, you will. Let's see. One last clarification card here for spirit message. They're saying, you know what? Everything worth having in life is tough. So you're tough enough. You can do it. Yeah. Okay. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Spirit's giving you a kick in the pants here, Aries. They want you to wake yourself up and stop whining over, I don't know. It's not emotionally fulfilling. They're saying, will you look over here? Yes, it will be. It will be. But I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm okay with this. It's boring, but I'm okay here. I need to rest. No, you don't. You don't need to rest nearly as long as you think you do. You need to rest a little bit, enough to get back on track, and then look over here, Aries. Come on, come on, reach out, reach out. That's what Spirit's telling you. They're giving you some tough love in the spread here. Tough love. Because they want you to take this next step, this leap of faith here with not many tools. You don't have all the skills you need yet, but you've got enough to start the journey, and you're going to learn as you go. There's no pages here, though. I really don't think you've got a lot to learn. I don't think it's nearly as bad as you think it is. You've got more mastery than you think. And what's going to happen is the skills you currently have are going to apply to this new direction you're taking. And you're going to be surprised by that too. Let's get some clarification on this. Your possible outcome. The Lovers. Okay, Lovers means commitment. Commitment, and it can mean a new love, but I'm not getting that energy at all from this. It means you are going to commit to this. You're going to find out, oh, it's not that scary. Yeah, it's going to be challenging. You're going to feel down and out sometimes, but you can do it because it's going to lead here to the sun. That's your focus, Aries. And you're going to overcome that, and you're going to be committed. Committed. This feels like a journey you're meant to take for fulfillment. Because the Lovers are about emotional fulfillment and commitment, like meeting a soulmate in the form of whatever awaits you on this new path. And it's not necessarily a person. It could just mean, oh my gosh, this is what I was meant to do. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, because if you give in to, oh, but I'm so tired. Oh, it took away all my confidence. I wasn't sure I could go on. I felt so oppressed. And I'm afraid. The devil feeds on fear, folks. The devil feeds on fear. All of our negative emotions, anger, resentment, frustration, jealousy, they come from fear. And they make us hang on tightly. And if you don't take care of yourself quickly and reflect and realize who you are. It's like I've been using that saying a lot today. The saying, she remembered who she was and it changed the game, or the game changed. Yes, they're saying, remember who you are, Aries. Rediscover yourself and what your truth is. And yes, it is going to be this. It is going to bring this, but it's also going to bring this. Don't let fear feed you right now. They're saying, raise your vibration. Set high level intentions. Manifest well, so that fear doesn't feed the devil. The devil, addiction to, you could just become addicted to security and being afraid to take that leap forward. Okay, so the devil, and then finally, because otherwise your life, your outcome, if you don't fight that fear and raise your vibration, your life is going to be, and this is too much drama, never-ending nightmare is what this card is called, but it's going to be constantly second-guessing yourself, and should I have done that, and should I have done that, and yeah, you should have. We regret the things we don't do more than the things we do. So Aries, tough love here. Spirit's saying, get on the stick, get after it. Become Aries again. Remember who you are and do it quickly. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for you today. Don't forget June 30th. Write down any hunches or gut feelings you get that day. It's going to be very, very important to your future. Thank you for coming to this reading, and I hope to join you again.